They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And this offense could elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the playoffs starts now. In the AFC, 7 versus 2. All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. And it's Justin Herbert. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Chargers pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Harrell. That is caught. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Cardinals.
Tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw. Harrell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's going to be taken down, but flags all over the field, and I don't think this is going to stand. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Here's Bigsby. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard
He's
line.
across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. from the gun. Here's Rattler. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll be fourth down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Off the play fake. Harrell. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Harrell. A quick throw there is incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Harrell. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out to the 8-yard line this time. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
7-yard line.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
That's good for us.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Blue. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. brings up
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man. That's Ligon. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down, down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there, tie this game up.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Harrell. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Number 6. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Harrell. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, here's Ryan right now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Well, the fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, Harrell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. sense, doesn't it?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll look to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Got the completion, but it certainly wasn't on his time frame. Hurried on that play.
Absolutely, the pressure affected him. Unable to get it further downfield. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger. And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Back to throw. Harrell. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here's Ryan Wright now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
Fourth down.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll come up now on second down.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. What can they come up with here? It's third and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. So this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield to throw. He'll swing this out to Blue. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Mayfield. Throw caught by Flowers. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Baker. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
So now it all comes down to the left foot of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.